Hello there, Meteorologist Matt Makens here, along Loveland Pass, or 6 going up towards Loveland Pass, I should say. Up over my shoulder, that's up above the tunnels, so that's the Continental Divide. Very strong winds up there, and we've had some snowfall throughout the day, and that has increased our avalanche threat. Which brings me to Loveland Pass. You can see the sign over my shoulder warning folks going downhill past the Seven Sisters. The Seven Sisters are the chutes, or the snow slide areas that have cleared the trees out, and you can see those chutes very clearly as you drive by, and there's 7 of them, hence the Seven Sisters. But we came to the chutes to check on the snow conditions because of that elevated risk for avalanche, and actually that risk is still about 2 out of 5, so not necessarily high. We'll be climbing even more over the coming days and weeks with heavier snows on the way and continued strong winds, which you may be hearing occasionally here tonight. Perfect example of what the wind is doing. Take this where the snowplows have built up this kind of berm. Pretend this is the top of the Continental Divide, or that view I just showed you. Wind comes up over the divide, blowing the light snow off and creating kind of a crusty layer, but that snow kind of curls back down, creates a ledge here, and that's the real avalanche and slide threat that we'll be dealing with for the coming weeks. I found a very good example of the snow layering. Let me take you into the video I shot up the hill just a little bit. See the snow layering that we have here? Very distinct layers of different snowfalls. Some of the snow's very light and powdery, but I get down several layers to an ice layer, and that ice layer was created over the recent heat. We've had some very warm days, lots of sunshine, and lack of good snow here on Loveland Pass. That ice layer is going to be a trigger for future slides. You saw my shovel dig down to that ice layer, and all that light stuff up above slid off very easily. Hardly any effort to do that at all. In Colorado, our slides are mostly triggered by humans, backcountry skiers, snowboarders, snowshoers, snowmobilers, etc. And that threat is going to be very high with the next couple of big snows that come through, because we're going to be adding layers on top of that ice layer, and that's going to become very unstable. So the risk for avalanche after this storm is about a 2 out of 5, a moderate risk, but every successive snow that comes through the coming weeks will be building upon that avalanche threat. And for along Highway 6 here, CDOT keeps a look on those Seven Sisters. Sometimes they have to close it, blast the top, let the slide come down, clean up that snowfall to make sure travel is safe for you. So throughout February and March, with our big snows, if you have travel plans in the high country, make sure you're checking the CDOT website or our own website to see if any sort of that mitigation work is being done. Hope you're having a great night. The snow here has been light throughout the day, several inches, but the wind is going to be the biggest issue we'll have here on Loveland Pass, and it's the wind that also warmed you up in Denver earlier today.